Hey everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday number 62 on the Man Leek. I'm John as always, and it's time for some Momir Basic. Not what I planned. I had planned on doing the Vintage Cube today because the Vintage Cube has just joined or appeared on Magic Online. Unfortunately, if we go over to the queues, we see there is exactly one event available called Wizards Test Event. Apparently Wizards is having some issues with every single event that is above 2 people. So I unfortunately can't do anything but Momir Basic for Wacky Wednesday. So we're going to jump in. We're going to do 3 matches of Momir Basic against whoever happens to join, and we'll see how we do. So I will wait for somebody to join up and see you guys for match 1 in just a split second. All right, we are here for match 1. Somewhat hilariously, the game kept crashing on me every time I tried to join, but luckily a restart fixed that. Looks like Magic Online's not having a good day. We've won the die roll. We're going to play first. That means we're going to play on 3. We're going to keep, and hope that luck is on our side. Lead with a mountain and pass the turn. What is this mountain from? Onslaught? I think that's Onslaught. Let's pretend it's Onslaught. Our opponent thinks about their first land drop. What's it going to be? It's an island. Greedy. Very greedy. We're going to drop a mountain, pass the turn, and we'll start playing creatures next turn. Let's hope we get an Island Walker right away. I'd love if they played a forest after this. Get the most 2 common land walks right away. Aw, mountain. And their 2-drop, it's gonna be a Mog Jailer, a 2/2, can't attack if defending player controls an untapped creature with power 2 or less. Okay then. Well, let's see what our 3-drop is. A Blistering Barrier, a 5/2 defender. So the Jailer can't attack. And I get to kill probably something that if it attacks early on. All right, 3-drop of his own. It's gonna be what? A Court Hussar, a 1/3, enters the battlefield. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library. And he's going to have to sack it because he did not pay white to cast it. He technically did, but he didn't cast it. It just entered the battlefield. So he gets to draw a land, basically, so he can go up to 9 if he wants. All good. Wait. Can't attack if defending player controls an untapped creature with power 2 or less. Power, not defense. I can read. I know what words mean. Oops. Skipped right past my main phase. Let's be careful with Magic Online today. Let's be careful. Oh, and of course I get a hasty guy. Oh. That should be 4 damage that was done to my opponent. Alright, reminder, be careful with Magic Online. Don't push it, don't prod it. Let's hope that the 2-player events don't go down. Carnivorous Plant, a 4/5 wall. I remember being very excited to get my hands on a Carnivorous Plant when I was a kid because it was such a huge defender. It's a 4/5. It's going to kill everything. My opponent will not be able to attack me. And then my friends would just fly over me. 3/3 Mockor. It's a flyer. It can ping creatures or players. It can fly in for 3. All good. I don't imagine my opponent's going to be playing many X1s anymore. But as long as he doesn't play flyers, I can go over his head. As I just explained with my childhood story of Carnivorous Plant. Alright, what is our opponent going to get for 5? Please don't be a super good flyer. Well, it's a flyer. It's a 2/2. It's never going to have any auras attached to it. And it's never going to be in the graveyard, so it's just a 2/2 flyer. So I can attack in with impunity. All right. Let's get a 6-drop. Be a good one. Be a good one. Shivan Phoenix, 3/4 flying when it dies, blah, blah, blah. So it's a 3/4 flyer, so it's pretty good. That's 6 damage in the air each turn that's coming at him so far. Six drop. Is it a flyer? It's not. It's a 4/5. He's never going to be casting spells, so it doesn't really matter. But it is a 4/5, which is pretty big on the ground. But I can try to race him in the air. And we are on 7. Siege Behemoth, a 7/4 hexproof. As long as it's attacking for each creature you control, you may have that creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Cool. So we'll take him to 15. So we can actually take him to 2 next turn. Can take him to 2. Thundercloud Elemental, 3/4 flyer. Tap all creatures with toughness 2 or less. All creatures lose flying until end of turn. Not bad. Not bad. Gets in for 2. You got it. Alright, let's make an 8-drop. See if it's hasty. Ha! Platinum Imperium. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. Because next turn I can just kill him. Eight drop. Does it save him? Is it a Platinum Imperium of his own? Ooh, it's a Terastodon. But that's just going to win me the game. If he gives me elephants, I win. If he gives himself elephants, I win. I just win, win, win. Game over. Game over. Blows up some lands, gives me some elephants. I'm going to kill him even harder. I'm going to do, I believe, 30 damage to him. Begin combat, attack, boom. Maybe he doesn't realize he's dead. He must not realize he's dead. Okay. You blocked. As though it weren't blocked. Yup, 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 yup. Boom, -15. All right. Pretty dominant win there. Our opponent got a couple of bad creatures. I got 2 flyers in a row. Definitely got lucky there. Let's see if we can get lucky again. Is our opponent going to play first? I assume they are. They are indeed. Are they going to mull? They aren't. We're going to keep our 7 as well. So we get to play on 2. We'll drop a mountain, pass the turn. Always leading with the island. So greedy. Playing a 2-drop, also greedy. All for a Torch Fiend. Well, it's a pretty aggressive creature, so it's not terrible. What do we get? We get ourselves a 1/1. It's got Fear. 2 blue-black. Each unblocked creature has base power and toughness 4/1. No thanks. No attack, no trade. Skips his 3rd drop, so he's back on track for 8. Make ourselves a 3. It is a Jund Battle Mage, a 2/2. I can pay a black, tap it to make a creature lose, or player a creature lose a life. A player can lose a life. Pay a green, tap it to make a Saproling. Interesting. I'll get in for 1. Can't block it anyways. Fear is artifact in black. Artifact in black. Intimidate is Only the same color. Skipping 4 as well. Why? Why? Our opponent's trying to confuse us. Drop a 4-drop. Wojek Apothecary. 1/1 Radiance. Prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to target creature and each other creature that shares a color with it this turn. Interesting. In for 1. Pass the turn. Is he going to make a 5-drop? There you go. Make a 5-drop. Is it a good one? Is it worth the wait? 4/4. Whenever it attacks, defending player chooses an on-tapped creature he or she controls, that creature blocks. Whatever. No skin off my back. I'll take the 2 if you want to attack. You do not. Okie doke. Let's make a 5-drop. Great Bow Doyen. A 2/4. Other archer creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever an archer you control deals damage to a creature, that archer deals that much damage to that creature's controller. Nifty. I will swing in for 1. Abomination of Gadul. 3/4 loot. Flyer. Not too bad. Not too bad. Are the boars coming in? They are. All right. They must block. Is this prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to target creature and each other creature that shares a color with it this turn? Not creatures I control. Very importantly. So do not prevent a damage to the Doyen. I will block there and there. Sounds good. Take 2. Oops. Skipped past my main again. I'm not attacking because he can block my whatchamadoodle now. Let's make a 6-drop. Hope it's not hasty. It's not. It's just at 7/7. 'Cause yeesh. Oh, Vorstkla. Seven drop. What's it going to be? It's going to be a flyer. It looks like it's a 4/5. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put them back in any order. So he's going to go land, I would assume. But much more importantly, he has 7 in the air. 7. Disgusting. Hit me for 3. There you go. I will take it. You can loot your land if you want to, but it would be strange to do so. Okie dokes. Okie doke. Come on, 7-drop. Be a flyer. Be a big, good flyer. Limdul the Necromancer. 4/4. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you may pay 1 and a black. If you do, return that card to the battlefield, which would not work because it would be disappeared by the time it tries to come back. So I will instead get in for 7, I suppose. In for 7. Jump block. Jump block. Nope, not going to pay it. Couldn't pay it if I wanted to. 7 in the air. 8-drop. What do you get? Ugh. 6/6. Flying. First strike. Vigilance. Trample. Haste. Protection from red and black. So I'm taking 13 here and 13 next turn, which is called good game. I mean, yes, I could swing back. Okay. Just getting in for 6. Strange. So pro what? Pro black and red. So my Vorstkla can still come in and kill something, which is going to buy me a turn, actually. 8 drop. What's it going to be? Probably not a Platinum Imperium again. Ooh, I get Bosch. So I could sack Bosch and deal, what is it, CMC? So I can deal 8 to him with that. Or also kill something such as a Chroma. Yeah, let's get in for 7. He is going to double block. All right, so we're going to kill the 4/5. And this game isn't looking as horrifyingly bad as it once was. It's still pretty darn bad. Still pretty bad, but, you know. So if I can deal 11 to him, Bosch can finish him off. All right, he got up to 9. He skipped his 2 turns in order to get here. Was it worth it? It was pretty good. 6/6 flyer, pay X, tap it, deal X damage to target creature. Spend only red mana, so 2. But it's a 6/6 flyer. He's coming in for 9. I will take 9. Down to 9. You can loot if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. All right, so what do we do? So I could swing in with Bosch and kill one of those flyers. I think we make an 8 drop and hope. Maelstrom Djinn. So we get a blocker for the air. So that's pretty good. We hope that he blocks here. We're basically hoping for a mistake now. We hope that he blocks Bosch with one of the flyers. He just takes it because he knows that he has the game. Well, let's make him get it. Another 9 drop. Gets himself a Sun Crusher. Measly little 3/3. And good game. Pretty close for the massive flyers that he had over there. Let's jump back in for game 3 and see if we can pull this match out. I will play first. I will keep this hand. I will play a mountain and say go ahead. I will play another mountain and say go ahead. What's our opponent going to get for 2? Ooh. He skipped his 2 drop. Okay, weird. 3, I get a Reckless Scholar. I can loot, which is fantastic and limited. In Momir, not so much. Skip it. Opponent, what are you doing? I don't understand. Let's make a 4 drop. Summit Prowler. Let's get in for 2. The Dragon's version of Summit Prowler. Skip your 4 drop too. Why not, right? Just why not? Oh. Plays a 4 drop. Gets himself a Jade Leech. It's a 5/5 with absolutely no downside in Momir. That's fun. Let's make a 5 drop of our own, or a 5 drop. It's the first 5 drop of the game. Never mind. 2/4 can block any number of creatures. Okie doke. You know what? What is happening here? I do not know what my opponent's strategy is. Okay, I got a Gaia's Liege. I don't know what that does offhand, other than immediately disappear. I assume it's a 0/0 that gets counters somehow or something. Six drop. There you go. I wonder if he's trying to get to 10 or something. He gets an Arcbound Wanderer. I don't know what that does offhand, but it also just disappears. This game's interesting. 7 drop. What do we get? Be a good one. Go away, Limb Duel. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Our opponent's dropping another 7 drop? Or wait. No, that's his first 7 drop. He did play land. His lands are appearing like instantly. I'm not even seeing him play them. He played a land this turn, right? Yeah, he played a forest. Weird. Did not even see it happen. So what is this? It's a 6/4 trample. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you draw a card and that opponent discards a card. Big whoop. Yeah, let's go for 8. Let's go for 8. Chroma, how you doing? How you doing? In you go. I like it when Chroma's on my side. 8 drop. What's he get? Angel of Salvation. 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, prevent the next 5 damage that will be dealt this turn to any number of target creatures and/or players divided as you choose. So no real big deal. And a Chroma can just stomp right over her. So prevent the next 5 damage that will be dealt to Fungus Shambler. Sure. I will block with my 2/1. I could have just taken the 6, I suppose, but big whoop. All right, let's make another 8 drop. Get ourselves an Arcbound Overseer. It's a 6/6. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature with modular you control, which would be him. And when it dies, you can put its counters on target artifact creature only. That's very important to know. In for 6. Down to 10. Beauty. Nine drop. What do you got? The Unspeakable, a 6/7 flying trample. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may return target arcane card, so just a 6/7 flying trample, which trumps a Chroma. That's not the best news we've had. So let's get Arcbound Overseer to a 7/7 at least. Let's make another 8 drop. Hoverguard Sweepers! Return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands. Goodbye, Unspeakable. Goodbye, Angel of Salvation. Ah, Hoverguard Sweepers. Oh, so very good. In for... Are you an artifact? No, you're just a drone. What are you? Don't even know. Do I want to come in for 7? No. LOL, that hurt. Yeah, Hoverguard Sweepers is one of the reasons for getting up to 8. He's on 10. He's on 10. Does he get Ulamog? No, he gets Croson Cloudscaper. 13/13 at the beginning of your upkeep. Sack it unless you pay green. Also known as good game, because 6 in the air is going to come through. Well, actually 11 in the air. And we win. We're up a match. We are 1-0. If the thingy appears saying that we win. There it is. Oh, Magic Online. Is it still having difficulties? Limited tournaments, queues. The Wizards test event isn't even there anymore. That's fun. All right, well, I will see you guys for round 2 of our impromptu Momir Basic tournament, where hopefully we can go 2-0. But I'll see you then.